intriguing. These are but a few words to describe the remarkable characteristics of the unforgettable Frances Gill.
We're here today to tell you why Frances Gill, former French professor and Dean of Women at the College of Worcester, deserves to receive the Great Scott Award.
We would like to welcome you all here today and thank our esteemed judges for their presence.
Any Great Scott should both inspire excellence in the student body and further the reputation of the college. Frances Gill admirably embodies both of these characteristics.
First, we will discuss the criteria of the Great Scott Award. Then we will highlight how Gill's accomplishments align with these criteria.
Thus, we will first outline the central tenets of the award. You can see on the slide how these characteristics fit into the context of Worcester's goals and values. We would like to expand upon this definition.
The Great Scott Award is an amazing honour. In order for any individual to be considered for such an award, they must fulfil a certain criteria. In the case of a professor, they must inspire excellence among students. This can be manifested in multiple ways. One is through inspiring advice on independent study and other collaborative research projects.
However, this trait is most remarkably displayed through outstanding teaching day to day in and out of the classroom. So, in other words, Gill was the sort of teacher who would give a really hard test.
Just like Professor Witt.
But would also stay after hours the day before to make sure all her students fully understood the material.
Again, like Professor Witt. Second, a Worcesterite who receives this prestigious award must enhance Worcester's reputation as an outstanding liberal arts college through their academic endeavours. In other words, they must be loved and well known not only in the college, but outside the college community.
Even by the townies. Now that the criteria have been established, we will show how Frances Gill was truly a great Scot, both through her devotion to her teaching and her enviable reputation.
She served multiple capacities throughout her monumental career. In her obituary in the January 1976 issue of the Worcester Alumni magazine, it was outlined how she was first a French professor. She soon became chair of the French department. In addition to this, she was assistant alumni secretary, head resident of Holden Hall, and dean of women.
By all accounts, Gill was an exceptional professor. A letter from a fellow faculty member from May 31st, 1974, outlined how her colleagues considered her an outstanding teacher and commented how her students held her classes in high regard. Her obituary highlighted that she, quote, admitted no compromise with mediocrity in her own work and wanted from her students their very best.
So, why was she so highly acclaimed by her colleagues and students? Well, this is for many reasons, but it was mainly due to her active attempts to encourage students to engage in her research. It was outlined in a May 1968 letter that 3 of her student research assistants received Fulbrights, illuminating the impact she had upon her students and how she provided them with a stepping stone to enhance their studies. Any student today would be lucky to have such a charismatic and hard-working professor helping them on their sophomore research or their independent study.
Gill even spread her teaching ability beyond the campus walls. As mentioned in a speech she gave on March 21st, 1945, she taught mathematics, geography, and geopolitics to naval pilots during World War II. By widely sharing her outstanding teaching ability, she revealed how highly she valued learning.
She also perfectly fulfills the second criterion of the Great Scott Award by enhancing the reputation of Worcester on an international level. This is discussed in length in the February 2000 French Review, which stated how her most famous work was her multi-volume transcriptions of the diaries of Adele Hugo, daughter of the legendary French poet Victor Hugo.
As mentioned in November 21st, 1973 letter from Dean Croft, her transcription was so riveting and monumental that the famous French producer
François Truffaut
turned her work into a film entitled Adele.
On a more academic level, her book is cited on almost all scholarly work on the Hugos, as mentioned in a 1973 grant proposal.
As if this all isn't enough, she also received recognition for her work from the French government. A February 11th, 1966, Daily Record article revealed that she received the Medal of Knight in the Order of the Palmes Académiques. This award, the highest cultural honor bestowed by the French government, is given to those who, quote, not only have contributed their works to society, but also have been tangibly given to the progress of mankind. Now that's kind of cool. Now that you know more about the esteemed and admirable Frances Gill, her passion for Worcester, and her outstanding academic work, which gained the college international recognition, we hope you can see, like us, that Gill is truly worthy of the Great Scott Award.
This is why we urge you to nominate the Worcesterite who was truly inspirational, to nominate the Worcesterite who worked relentlessly to expand the mind of her students and the reputation of the college. We urge you to nominate the Worcesterite who was inspired only by her passion for teaching. We urge you to vote for Frances Gill.